What is up? Hello, welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thanks for
Hello.
having me. Thanks for having
Are
me. I
you?
liked your costume. And now,
Thank
are
you.
you Daphne from
I
Scooby Doo?
I am Daphne.
Well
Yes.
done.
This
Well done.
headband is kind of hurting my head, but we live in. How are you? What's your costume today?
I am a homicidal maniac because they look like everyone else. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Chills down my spine.
The costume is working.
Well, I'm ready to investigate as my character would. Well, so you're in what I call the come down week, where after your
Yes.
conference you're just coming down from it all, and then
Yes.
next week is going to be your come up week. So just get ready. Just get ready. How are you feeling? What's going on in your head, your
Yeah.
heart? Tell me everything.
I'm basking in the afterglow that is SourceCon.
You
It
are
was so amazing, so much fun. I've been to several source cons. I can't even count how many source cons I've been to. And, it's been around since 2007. But this was going to have a special place in my heart because I was able to check off something off my bucket list, which was to sing on stage. Now, I am not a singer.
you
More
sure? Are you sure?
I'm not a singer, but I do like to sing on occasion. So, singing in front of a big crowd at SourceCon that was something else. It's sort of
Amazing.
yeah. We started off SourceCon with singing actually. Um, Myself, Brian Fink, Larry McDonald, and Penny Kim. We all got on stage and we sang a rendition of "We Do Wonderful Work," sung to the tune of "It's a Wonderful World" by Louis Armstrong, and that sort of set a theme because we had great speakers, but we also had great singing throughout because and I had no idea of this. There are a lot of people who appreciate karaoke, and there are a lot of people who appreciate laughing at people who sing karaoke.
Laughing at you. I'm just kidding.
Yes, yes, I think I thoroughly embarrassed myself there, but it was all for good cause. We had a lot,
So
lot of
so
fun.
what's your go-to karaoke song?
Almost anything Lenny Kravitz. I'm a huge Lenny Kravitz fan.
Okay.
So the song I went with was "Fly Away."
Wow.
Fly Away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Are you gonna give us a little taste now?
Let's see. I really shouldn't because I'm quite shy.
I really shouldn't, but
But since you insist, I'll sing a bar from our opening song since some people couldn't make it.
yay. All right,
Right.
I'm ready.
I see unicorns blue, purple squirrels too. As a hiring manager asks, how do you do what you do? And
Mm.
I think to myself, we do wonderful work. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That vibrato. Wow.
There's a little Elvis in
Incredible.
there at the end there.
Yes, there's the clapping. Thank
There you
you.
go. So that
Wow.
sort of set the mood. A lot
Yeah.
of fun, lot of learning. Another thing I like about SourceCon being affiliated for so long is that I always manage to learn something new or see it from a different perspective. And we certainly had a lot of that. We had a big panel discussion on ethics and sourcing.
Mm.
We do all these different hackery things. And do we blur the line in some of the stuff that we do? So we talked a lot about that. Um, a topic came up that really um, bounced around in my head a lot about influence. It should
Ooh,
influence be the new sourcing, right? Because you
right.
have so many tools to find people. But if you are an influencer in your space, then you are attracting people who may not necessarily have their resume online or who may not want to be hounded by recruiters. So
Right.
you need to attract people. So thought a lot about that. And then another one that I still think about, maybe because I'm getting older, we talked about DEI and in regards to ageism, and how some
Yeah. Hot
employers may
topic right now.
yeah, and how some employers may think if you are of a certain age, then you're not technically proficient.
Mhm.
You know, they think, "Oh, that's a Gen Z thing," people who know technology. But there
Yeah.
are a lot of people in Gen X and older who are on top of things. So we
Yeah.
talked
It'd
about
it'd be interesting to have, like, more of an intergenerational discussion on that. I'm
yeah,
big on that word because there was recently an article, and Mervin Dinnan and I had a conversation about this last week, where it's like, yeah, young professionals are also like, we're also being, uh kind of picked on around our entitlement and the laziness and like not being prepared to come into the
Mm,
workforce. And it's like, it's not really our fault that we're not being prepared for but also there's like a certain amount of preparation from a personal standpoint that each of us has to do, not only to learn how to write a business email, but
yep.
also to stay on top of AI. And so it's like, the I think there's a balance between, the personal and the communal responsibility. But I think ageism is hitting both ends of the spectrum. So it would be interesting to have kind of an intergen discussion on that as well.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure. We um we had a lot of talk about AI. Of course, you can't get away from it.
of course.
And we had a lot of karaoke. Again, that was very surprising. We had so much karaoke that um, during the conference we had karaoke, and then afterwards, the people who were the diehard karaoke fans, myself included, we left the conference and went to a bar and we sang some more
Wow.
karaoke.
Unreal. I
Now,
think I definitely saw videos of that. I think I
oh, you saw some videos. I'm working on a recap video that
Oh,
will show karaoke uncut, SourceCon uncut. So
I'm
you're gonna
ready
see
for that
more
alpha.
videos
I'm
pretty
ready.
soon.
I'm ready.
Oh yeah, you'll
Wow,
see
that's
more soon.
incredible. What about like the where you want SourceCon to go next? Like, what are you excited for to like continue on similar strings, and kind of what's next for you guys?
Yeah, SourceCon has evolved over the years with the industry. At one point, it was all about Boolean. At one point, it's all about tools. Of course, those are still highly influential. We're looking to the future. I receive a lot of email messages and notes, and still receiving messages. And I want to encourage people to still reach out to me, Jim at sourcecon.com, with your ideas. We're always looking for the cutting edge. What's new? What's different? What we could do better? Still keeping it one foot on the basics, because after being in the industry so long, sometimes I tend to think everybody knows this stuff, but everybody doesn't. So we have one foothold in the basics, but we're still looking forward to the future. How can we do candidate engagement better? How can we attract people to us? As I mentioned earlier about being an influencer and attracting people, because with all the tools that are out there, it's one thing to find information that's online, but of course, there's a segment of people who aren't necessarily promoting themselves online, so you need to be able to attract them. Candidate engagement is also very strong, using analytics to make your strategies more sound. Uh, so things like that, looking for those type of things, but also looking for what I'm not thinking about. And what I'm not thinking about is what's in your head, talking to you, watching this stream now. So please email me, jim at sourcecon.com. Tell me your ideas. Tell me what you want more of, and we work on that, and maybe showing your ideas, or at least working on your ideas for the next SourceCon, which is in Vegas. To your earlier point,
Adam's favorite city.
that's right.
Well, that is very exciting. I'm curious also to know what you're doing this week for you.
For me, I am doing a bit of self care. Some of the people in our community are big on yoga and meditation and just going. So I've taken some time this past weekend. I may do it again just to relax. Do some breathing exercises, little
Love
little
A
bit of
little
yoga.
a little
You know,
never hurt anyone.
yes, yes, yes. And then I may go to my happy place, which includes anime,
Love it.
Lenny Kravitz
Just
music,
get lost in the anime.
somewhere in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing a little bit about SourceCon with us. I'm sad I wasn't there, but hopefully I will be there in Vegas next time.
May I interject one last thing, just
Oh,
in
of
passing?
course.
There are a lot of people who have that FOMO, that fear of missing out, and they say, you know
Yeah.
what, the spirit is willing, but my wallet may be a little weak. We have this program called Sourcers Anonymous, where you can write articles that get peer reviewed, and if you get so many peer reviewed articles, then you can earn a ticket to SourceCon that way. Check it out at sourcecon.com.
Oh, wow, that is incredible. Thank you for letting us know. All right.
Yes.
Great. Incentive, and we get to go to SourceCon.
Oh yes. Come
Awesome.
one, come all.
I love that. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jim. Great to meet you. Great to see ya, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye.